This is Mike Kavanaugh with HIVHero.org, and I'm here announcing a brand new application called biem. I'm here with the CEO, Brian Stacy. How are you?
Doing great, Mike. Thanks for having us.
Great. So you are the first virtual sexual health clinic. What is biem exactly?
Biem provides judgment-free, confidential STD screening and care, all from your smartphone.
We can meet and connect with new people easier than ever before, but talking to potential partners about sexual health is still something most of us avoid. Getting tested for STDs is one of life's more miserable experiences. It's often time-consuming, awkward, and scary. It's no wonder 50% of people that have an STD don't know they have one. Biem is a mobile app that makes sexual health easy.
I'm here with Dr. Art Rassenhad. How are you?
I'm great. I'm glad to be here.
You are one of the founders, a doctor, and you created this app. Tell me about why you did this.
We took it from two sides. One of the co-founders is more on the user experience, and I looked at it more from the clinician side. How can we combine this to make the clinicians enjoy seeing the patients, to make it easy to connect with them, as well as for the patients to be able to connect with the physicians without feeling the cold, the judgment, or the anxiety associated with typical office visits.
So Natalie, why do you think people don't like going to the doctor or getting tested?
For several different reasons. One, it's really inconvenient. So you have to take off time from your work. You go into a very cold facility sometimes, and oftentimes you face judgment from the doctors or nurse practitioners there. The second reason is the stigma around sexual health. So people feel ashamed, or they have a lot of anxiety talking about anything to do with STDs or sex in general. And so for those reasons, people avoid getting tested or seeing their doctors, and that's what we're trying to provide a solution for.
So a lot of people really are afraid of going to these clinics and having their blood drawn and getting tested in a facility that seems very cold. You've addressed that in a very interesting way. How so?
From the app, you can decide to either get tested at a lab or at your house. Somebody just comes to your house and they do the blood and urine sample there, and 2 to 3 days later, results come straight through to your phone. And I think the biggest point here is that these are lab quality tests. These are not an at-home, out-of-the-box mouth swab or something that has a lot of false positives or false negatives.
So just going over costs, it's very cost effective. As a matter of fact, it's only $45 to go through the process and find out your results, and it's $45 to actually have someone come to your home and take your blood and do all the work. Is that correct?
Right, it's $45 to do the visit with the sexual health care provider, then an additional $45 if you'd like somebody to come to your house and do the blood and urine draw. And then your insurance will be submitted for the labs themselves, and then how much that costs out of pocket is between you and your insurance.
Now, like I said, it's really difficult sometimes for people to find time. It's a really great solution. It's cost effective. I mean, it's really kind of great. And it doesn't take long to sign up. Tell us about the process.
The process is pretty quick. You can download the app, you register quick, and then you can just look around. And we have a bunch of different services that we add. And if you want to get tested or speak to a clinician, it's a few basic questions and you schedule a video chat.
I liked it because when I went on, the first thing came up was this little message that says, "Hi, you want to talk or chat?" And I said, "Hi," and I got a response, "Hi." And I was like, okay, this is really, really cool. It's kind of great how you guys envision the doctor's experience in a virtual way.
It's really important. So when users or patients get on the app, we have a chat feature where you can talk about scheduling or whatnot to organize your care if there's anything comes up through your visit.
How did this technology take place?
The technology is based on more or less from two perspectives, an app side and an electronic medical record by connecting the two. And we developed software that connects them in a seamless way to provide a user experience for patients to feel like this is an easy way to get care. And I think telemedicine is the future, and by approaching this, we can cut costs and provide care to maybe even underserved populations.
Really, I love that term. Say it again?
Telemedicine.
Telemedicine, that's a great term. And you guys are considered the first virtual sexual health clinic, is that correct?
Absolutely. It's coming out with this idea to give care focused on sexual health, and we provide that in a judgment-free way and right from your phone.
And one of the most amazing things about biem is Biem Connect. Can you tell us how that works?
Biem Connect allows two users to connect in the app, and then if in the future, within the next 6 months, their partner gets tested positive for anything, that person will get an anonymous notification saying, your partner got tested positive for something, you might want to go get tested.
So what's the coolest thing about biem?
It takes something that's absolutely typically a horrible experience, and it makes it super simple, to the point where there's really no excuse to not get tested anymore or talk about it with your partner.
One of the things I found really interesting was that you guys are able to prescribe PrEP. And I think that's one thing that a lot of people are nervous about going to their doctors and asking for. So it's a really great solution. Tell us about how you do that.
We go through the process when a person schedules a visit, collecting the information to write their note to make sure it meets all CDC guidelines, so then it'll be covered by their insurance. I think the difficulty with PrEP, people don't have access to it. And if we can provide access and provide that in a way that gets reimbursed by their insurance, I think we're helping a lot of people out.
And is it difficult to get PrEP?
It shouldn't be difficult to get PrEP at all. Unfortunately, people have to leave work, go see a physician, get tested, and then the test has to be negative, and then we're able to prescribe that. And it takes a lot of steps, and we've really simplified that with our services.
So Brian, what do you want to accomplish with this new app, Biem?
Biem simply provides the tools to really change the conversation. One where we're scared to talk to our partners about sexual health to one where we're empowered to do so. It provides an opportunity for mutual accountability, and really it allows you to ask the question before having sex, do you beam?
So Natalie, I'm very pleased to announce that you at Biem are going to sponsor the Broadway and Ballet Hero Awards, our 4th annual. Why do you think this partnership makes sense to you?
We're so excited to be one of the sponsors of the Broadway and Ballet event. We are really excited about engaging with our community and really believe in a lot of the values that HIV Hero and this event promote.
So check it out. Broadway and Ballet Hero Awards will be on October 16th at Stage 48. 14 performances with stars from Broadway and ballet performing together on one stage, new pieces of work, plus plenty of stars. And wait till you see who we have as the Broadway hero and the ballet hero. Okay, and you have a website. What is your website?
It's beamteam.com. Come check us out.
Okay, so Biem Team, check it out. This is really a great solution, something you should tell your friends, especially people that are nervous about getting tested or even don't have a doctor. A lot of people run around the city and say, I don't have a doctor. I just go when I have to go to a clinic or whatever. This is a great solution for those people, right?
Absolutely, and it's about continuity of care. You get to know our providers get to know you, and we hopefully make this an enjoyable process for everyone.
Okay, one of the things to keep in mind too is it's not a subscription, so you don't have to pay an ongoing fee. This is, every time you use it, it's the same and the same procedure. So it's really kind of great that you're not making people do that.
Absolutely, it's the same process every time, and we make it transparent. You know what you're getting when you sign up with Biem.
Okay, so you can go to beamteam.com, find out more information. I think this is a great idea. I think it's a great app. I'm so glad that we've partnered with you. You can also find information about this on HIVhero.org and HERONEWS.org. Congratulations on winning your award this year, and we look forward to working with you.
Thank you so much. We're really pleased to be a part of the organization and support your project.
So Brian, we think people should be protected and safe, and our slogan is condoms are hot. Do you think condoms are hot?
Condoms are super hot.